Welcome to Lesson 4.2, When Things Go Wrong, Error Handling in Python. In the world of programming, especially when your applications interact with external resources like files or network services, things rarely go exactly as planned. Just like a skilled personal assistant anticipates problems and handles them gracefully, your Python scripts need to be robust enough to manage unexpected issues without crashing. This lesson is all about building that resilience into your code. By the end of this session, you will be able to define error handling and its importance in Python, understand the fundamental try-except blocks for managing potential errors, utilize else and finally blocks to refine error management workflows, and finally, apply these error handling techniques to write more robust and reliable Python applications. Let's dive in. Every program, no matter how carefully written, will eventually encounter an unexpected situation. Think of our personal assistant analogy. If they're asked to retrieve a file that doesn't exist, they don't simply freeze, they report the issue. In Python, this is where try-except blocks come into play. The try block is where you place the code that might raise an error. This is the critical section you want to monitor. If an error, also known as an exception, occurs within the try block, Python immediately stops executing that block and jumps to the except block. The except block contains the code designed to handle the error gracefully. This could mean logging the error, providing a user-friendly message, or attempting an alternative action. It prevents your entire program from crashing, making it much more reliable. While try-except is powerful, Python offers even more granular control with else and finally blocks. You can catch specific exception types by naming them after the except keyword, like except ValueError or except FileNotFound. This allows you to provide different handling logic for different kinds of problems, making your error responses more precise. The else block is a hidden gem. It executes only if no error occurs in the try block. This is perfect for code that should run exclusively upon successful completion of the try block, preventing it from executing if an exception was caught. Finally, the finally block is your cleanup crew. The code within finally will always execute, regardless of whether an exception occurred or not. It's ideal for releasing resources, like closing a file or network connection, ensuring your program leaves no loose ends. One of the most common friction points in any application is user input. Python is unpredictable, and they might enter text when you expect a number, or a 0 when you're expecting a divisor. Without proper handling, these inputs can quickly crash your program. This is where try-except becomes invaluable for data validation. Instead of writing complex if-else checks for every possible invalid input, you can wrap the input conversion, like int or float, in a try block. If the conversion fails, a value error is raised, and your except block can gracefully inform the user and prompt for valid input. This approach helps prevent program crashes and significantly improves the user experience, making your applications far more resilient and user-friendly in real-world scenarios. We've covered a lot in this lesson on error handling. To recap, understanding how to handle errors is crucial because it prevents your programs from crashing due to unexpected inputs or external conditions. We explored the full try-except-else-finally structure, learning how try monitors for errors, except catches and handles them, else executes on success, and finally ensures crucial cleanup tasks are always performed. By mastering these constructs, you can proactively build robust applications that are resilient, user-friendly, and reliable even when things don't go as expected. This is a fundamental skill for any serious programmer. As a self-assessment, consider this. Can you explain the difference between when an else block executes versus a finally block in a try-except statement?